All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Thursday. As you may have seen from the Discord, not discourse, Mastodon post, we're less than 4 days away. You can see it up above me from Experimental 3, and we have a boatload of stuff I would like to get into it yet. So we are going to be doing all them things tonight. The main thing we need to do, we'll come back to this in a minute. More people are here. So I did open up, I was trying to get all these done Tuesday or Wednesday, it just didn't happen. But the additional API we need in Seagull to get the conversation manager serialization done. I was hoping to get that finished tonight on stream. It's probably not going to happen. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. So we need an API for handling enums and flags. We have a pull request for that here. You can see it. It's not too much to it. I should probably add unit tests for the basic functions, but they're really just wrappers around the int functions, so I didn't bother. But unit tests work fine. They seem okay. So the next thing we need to do is date time. Oh, and air. I forgot about air. Damn. All right. Okay, so air okay, air's okay. Let's do air next. I totally forgot about air, but we should do air right away. 'Cause I think I can do date time. I said data time, whatever. I think I can do date time not depending on the other pull request, but air I can't because it's gonna get merge conflicty. So what we want to do is, oh no, we still need date. No, they all have to be based off of that one. Okay, that's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. How's it going, SWK? Welcome. How you doing? Maybe we'll just stack them all on top of each other. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just do daytime now, and then we'll stack air on top of that. Just because air is gonna take a second longer, a smidge longer, as we say here. Just a smidge. So we're gonna start with bind date time. Well, it's gonna go right here. This is why I wouldn't conflicted, because the new code is enum, which comes after double. So date time won't conflict up here. But the problem is in the column object code, that will conflict because I had to rewrite it. We were using a switch before, but to handle enums properly, we had to move to a giant block of if else. Although I suppose we could have, yeah, whatever, it's fine. I just realized another way we could have done it, but it's fine. All right, Seagull statement, bind date type, the name of the parameter of the parameter, value of the value, error out, optional, return. I should have just copy pasted this. Address for a G error. Binds a type at glib date time. I think it's like that. To the named parameter. Except this isn't 03. This is 05s. Seagull available 05. G boolean Seagull statement bind. It is. Is it date? It is daytime. So that is the way it should be. Bind a date time. Seagull statement, star statement, comma. G date time star value. Oh, we should put this in here. Transfer none. We do not take any ownerships of it. Oh, we don't do a const either. G error star error. Okay. Statement.c. Bind double. Like, these are really easy to do, and that's the point, right? Like, they should be. Oh, we should add a note. to the thing. The date time will be stored bound as an ISO 8601 string. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. I was like, what? This is weird. Alright, so then we've got car star. We'll name it stir, I guess. Make sure we found the parameter. Cool. Then we're going to say stir equals G. Oh, we should also have G return val. Should we make this nullable? Oh, this has to be nullable. Never mind. If value is not equal to null, it's SQL, so things are nullable. Then we say stir equals G, dang it, date time, format, ISO 8601, G date time, format, ISO 8601. How's it going, Subuntu? Welcome, welcome. Oh, an Endless River. I don't think I actually said hello, but hello, hello. I waved before I was live, but I did not say hello in person. Value. Then we bind text. I forget the parameters. It should be right here. Oh, man, it's way down here. The length, which we can put in -1. What nonsense did we do here? Oh no, that's just the default, but we get. Okay. That's okay. Oh, I went too far. Alright, bind text, we're gonna put in -1. Destroy notify error. Okay. Oh, we need a local error then. We don't have a local error yet, do we? Oh no, we're calling this directly. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Although we could just do it that way. Yeah, why don't we do it that way? Like, we don't need to call this directly. We can instead say SQL statement. Bind text. Statement. Comma. Oh yeah, okay, hang on, hold on. Oh, shit. I don't even need this part. Bind text. Like, we'll just use our own API to write it. Value length. Value -1. G free. Error. Boom. Yep. That's why we use our own API. So G error is null safe. So if you pass in a null and you call that on it, it'll be fine. It won't be a problem. But otherwise we just allocated. Oh, it's not. This should be stir, not value. There we go. All right, that's it. So then we get rid of that. We get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, apparently I messed up something silly. 433. Oh, do we? Oh, we did name it statement error. Fine, whatever. Argument 3 makes. Oh, I didn't give the name. I did not give the name. I didn't give the name in a bunch of places. Okay. Let's course our name. Yeah, again, this API is the whole reason is to make our life easier, right? It's a utility library and it's good to go. 440. I forgot to do that. Name string value error. Right. So instead of users of the library having to call GDaytime format ISO 8601 all the time, they just serialize it and that's how it goes in. Right. Easy peasy. That's it. That's all you need to do. So, test statement. Bind. G-test add trunk seagull statement bind date time null. Start with that one. Bind date time null. Right, because null should be safe to do. Oh, not date time. Bind double. Copy this guy. It might be worth looking at. We typically avoid doing the fixtures and the glib stuff because it gets a little weird and hairy, and I don't remember how to do it. So we should probably do it at some point, but yeah, I haven't done it yet. So we need a GDate timer. DT equals null. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Select foo, and then we bind date time. No. This should be select null. Implicit declaration function seagull statement bind. Oh, it's underscore date time or date underscore time. So we need to use a consistent date to make sure things are working right because we have to have a static string. But that's okay. So we do bind date time normal. Alright, so then we've got G date time star DT equals null. DT equals G date time new from ISO 8601. Yeah. Oh, right, we need that nonsense too, but we'll get to that in a second. From ISO 8601. ISO 8601 now. Alright, and then the time zone. I can't do null for this, can I? That'd be nice. Argument can be null. Two time zone to use if text does not contain time zone or null. If the time zone is not provided in text, it must be provided in default TC. This field is otherwise ignored. This can fail return null if text is not valid ISO 8601 formatted string. You should release return valid calling G daytime on ref when you are done with it. Oh. It'd be really nice if it was like we just fall back to UTC, but Because the problem is to get the time zone. G time zone. Like you have to create and allocate this, which is annoying. As far as I know, there's no like helper for it. Huh. Yeah. There's no like constant that gets kept around because that might be easy. What are we gonna do? We're gonna put this in because we have the time zone. Plus 0 is a time zone, so that is fine. Bind date time dt. Then we are going to g date time unref dt. Then we're gonna. Yeah, it should be fine. But then we should have this in there. Maybe the format might change a little bit. It shouldn't, but it might. Like, it might get rid of pluses as a 0 as just Z, for example. We just have to do whatever the hell Globe's gonna do. Why did you jump forward? Duplicate test case. Oh, yeah. Alright, yep. So, they plopped it to a Z instead of the pluses as a 0, which is fine. Like I said, it might be a failure case for it. Because they're not wrong, but the spec isn't like, when there is no time zone, you should just use Z. It's like Z is available as a shortcut. And you're just like, ugh. Bro. Killing me here. Um, 2025. Select. Oh, yeah, it should be a string now. My bad. Alright, now we pass. Woo! Okay, we didn't lose any memory. Cool. So now we need to be able to pull it out of the database, and we'll be good to go. So, now we're just gonna say date time. And statement bind date time. We haven't done the add helpers for handling g date time. Live date time values. Okay. Just commit. Give me some place to revert to if I need to. I shouldn't need to, but. It helps me keep track of the only stuff that changed so far, right? So like right now we just HTTP diff, it's parent diff, right? There's our bind date time, nothing to it. Oh, we didn't do the object part of it yet. Yep. Let's do that part, I forgot about that. Legal statement, bind object. G. Why it wasn't bind boolean before? Oh, whatever, we'll look at that later. Else if type equals g type date time. Also, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody has an opinion on this. We're doing date times, but we're not doing dates and we're not doing times. We're only doing date times. Is there a reason that anybody can think of? So like there is a g date, but maybe this is oh god, they really packed the hell out of this thing, didn't they? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. There's a type and everything for it. Oh. It does not look like there is a. I mean, there's still F time for it. Um. But there's no like format function. Nope, it's just stir F time. So most of the time you won't have a date, and either way you could use a G datetime, right? So we're just gonna assume you want to go with that. Seagull statement bind string. No, bind datetime, my bad. Datetime statement parameter name, comma. G value get boxed. These are box types. Value, comma. Local error. So test statement object. You need to add a v datetime string or text, and then reflow everything again. I've had to reflow this a number of times already. Kinda over it. By kind of, I mean I am over it. Oh, this is gonna be dumb. It's fine. V datetime. Oh, we lost two of them here. Values. This is where it gets dumb. Again, we need our datetime value. Test statement. ISO 8601. Oh, fuck! I didn't want to do this one yet. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, too far, too far, too far. Okay. Son of a bitch. Alright. We need bind object, not column object. Oh. I'm overthinking this too. Date time. Oh, this is dumb. That's alright. The object one is, of course, way more complicated. G-clear pointer. Test object. D date time. G date time. Okay. Prop date time. G value. Set boxed. There's so much more, well, I guess busy work is technically the name. What do we do for string? Okay, we did do dupe string. G clear pointer, ampersand, test obj, v date time. I assume that works. G value. There's a dupe box as well. At least I think there is. Yeah. Gets contents of G-type box derived to G value. Upon getting the box value is duplicated and needs to be later free with G box free. e.g. G box free, G value type, return value. Yeah, okay. That is not directly available. Language bindings, color, the message, whatever. This value can return no. Good. G value, jukebox, value, break. Q. Nothing on init. Type of the music. Don't know. Properties, prop, date time, equals, G param, spec, box, V, date, time. No. G type, date time, G param, read write, G param, static strings. Okay. So this is where it gets dumb. Date time on ref dt. B date time dt. New from ISO 8601. Can I not, oh, 8601 converter. This is, I don't have a timestamp. Okay, we've got, what is this? I closed it already. ACLG, jump down. February 4th. February 4th, 2025. At 15:54:18. 15:54:18. Was that PM? That's, yeah, it's PM. This doesn't give me -6 though. Oh, it's UTC. Son of a bitch. 2025-02 2:04 3:54 PM 18 seconds. ISO 8601. Yeah, okay. So yes, the other timestamp is going to be the first commit of Seagull. It seems fine, right? Damn. Old, not obsolete. That's what I feel like when my hands get stuck. For anybody that's actually watched that movie. Not sure how many people did, but lots of people hated on it. I'll tell you that much. Oh, we didn't create ret. G date time on rough DT turn ret The other one we were going to grab from here. The same one, which was the time at which we started. Which is not here, it's over here. Okay. That should work and build and do all the things. Makes the test line as the statements. Object. J clear pointer. Yep, 114. Okay. We didn't actually do anything with it yet, but it's there. We compile. Our test object has it. It has the property. It has all the things. All right. No, it's fine. No prefix. The date time. String text. Everybody figure out what movie I'm talking about yet? No, I did not see the filament sale. What's going on? $13 a spool? With a spool or as a refill? Like, I really don't need it. Oh, just a refill? Okay, that's not bad. A spool would have been better at $13, but I haven't even done much lately, 3D printing wise. So it's just like 4 rails from 15, 6 from 13, 10 from $13. I have an ass ton of film, dude. I've got filament I haven't even opened yet. I have like 6 refills I have not even opened yet, at least. You might have ordered 20 spools, Jesus. When is this good till? I really do like the sunflower yellow though. Yeah, I'll have to check what I have. I need a better shelf system for all my filament. Oh no, I do have bright green as well. Maybe I don't know that I have indigo purple. You put cabinets in? Yeah, I've got one wire shelf where I can get 2 of them deep, but it doesn't hold all of them, even on 2 shelves of it. I don't have enough space. So I believe I have every PLA basic color they've done, which is a lot. Although I think I'm out of pink now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all of those colors, and I have a fair amount of all of them. And keep in mind, so there's, what is this? 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, it'll be easier if I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 30. So that's 30 colors because I have all of these. And then I have a couple spools of their other stuff too. Like I have some of their everything I have is PLA. They have translucent PLA? When did this happen? Huh. I might want to play with this stuff, but not for $25 a fucking refill. Oh, it's a spool, but still. Yeah, that'd be cool to do. For 25, get the what do you mean the atomic? Yeah, so I have some silks. Do I have marble? I have a couple sparkles. I have a glow or two. I have one of the galaxies. I have the galaxy purple, or it's royal purple or something. Okay, maybe it's not royal purple. But yeah, so I have this one. Atomic film. Oh, huh. Never heard of them. But yeah, that was just because it was translucent, right? But I don't know why people bother coming in being jackasses. No, they just can't ever see the channel again. They'll never show up again. Apparently, I'm a spaghetti monster. Is what it's come down to. Oh shit! What? What? Okay, I'll have to look at that. Ugh. All right. Yeah. Anyways, I'll look at the filament sale later. Atomic is made in Indiana. I read it's India at first, and I was like, that's weird, but okay, sure, whatever. Date time. Alright, so this is using the normal statement, which is going to be this one. Okay. Let's make sure that test passes right away. Nope. Oh, because I did the dumb again. That has to be a string. On the time and pi? Oh? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Yep. All right. Failed to prepare a statement. 6 values for 7 columns again, which. Oh, right. I didn't do it here. Or I did. I missed something up here. Oh, yeah. Sure. Not date time. Date time. Okay. Insert into v boolean, v datetime, v double, v enum, v flags, integer, v string, values, 1. Oh, what the fuck? Why do we have the extra zeros in here? Is that what we created in here? We did. That's fine. I don't know how I got the extra zeros because I thought I copied from here. How's it going, Robotic Head? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? If you all don't know Robotic Head, he's another streamer here on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I can give you a link if you want. I'm sure he's a YouTube, but I don't know his YouTube link, and I don't have a way to link it. Either way, he works on an open source project management tool called Near Beach, and you should go give him a follow and a watch, for what it's worth. I just realized, I was like, you should follow. Like, no, you should also watch. Alright, so first one, yay, done, woo! This does the, no, okay, this just is the default one again. Oh, this is the multiples. Like, I don't care about doing all the fields each time. We've got enough testing here that we're testing different stuff, it's fine. But we do need to test that it works with the prefixes and stuff, although, it's debatable, but... What's the other one? Dollar sign. Alright, expected to be insert into the date time. This is the same value from before. How's it going, Heptas? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Let's not mess this up this time and actually get it in quotes. Yeah. Okay. Alright, made to run under Valgrind. Because what did I mess up here? Because I messed something up, apparently. Ah, null. Why are we null here? Oh, because I didn't put the stupid prefix thing in. Right now I did. It's prefix the date time. My bad. Yay! Alright. Oh, we have to do the column part yet? Save that time. Whatever. We don't need that on line. Alright, now I need to do the column part of this for the object to pull out date times. G value init, value G type date time. Wait, what? Is that? Oh, it's gotta be that one. Oh, G value. Oh, right. Oh, that's right. We can't call the column thing on this directly because it gets. We can't call the helper because it gets weird with this. It's okay. It gets weird and it sucks because of it. So we need to say, const star. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just. Oh no, yeah, we have to do it that way though. So we've got. Give me this. Stir equals null. stir equals that. But then we also need G date time star DT equals null. Now we can say DT equals G date time new from, if stir is not equal to null, then DT equals, whatever, G date time new from ISO 8601, stir, comma, G time zone star TZ equals G time zone new UTC. New UTC. TZ. Is it unref? I have 2 of these. I don't need this anymore. Unref. Alright. G value take boxed value, comma, DT. Alright, so that should do it, assuming that compiles. It does not. Oh, 852. I thought I fixed that already, but whatever. Oh, yep, I did not get rid of that extra. Okay. Yay, that means we're done, right? It totally just works. Not a problem. A-okay. Yeah. So, let's write the test for it. Again, I have to do all this nonsense. V, date, time, text. One of these times I'm going to remember that in SQLite, it's text, not string. One of these times. But probably not today. That's what was off. No, it should be like there, I think. I don't know. Okay. We need... This is the default one we're kind of working with here. Which will be the string... Yep. Okay. Oh, oh, no, right. That's one migration. Yeah, okay. Then we select V date time, comma that. The shitty part is we are going to have to do V date times our DT equals null. Oh, we need 2 date times, son of a bitch. Or, no, we don't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, why is double before boolean? That's wrong. Whatever. So we're gonna say DT equals G date time new from ISO 8601. G assert true. Oh no. This doesn't depend on perb, does it? No, damn. Alright. G assert true. G date time equal. G assert non-null. Why is this gonna crash and it's gonna be weird? V date time. V date time, comma dt. G clear pointer. DT G date time. Unref. Okay. Does it blend? No. Closer. Yeah, okay, apparently I did it like that. That's fine. Okay, we compile. We pass that test. For tests purposes. Sure. Yep, we fail. Value did not match what we expected. Now we pass again. Good. Okay. Again with prefixes. The date time text. Hey, I got it right this time. Then we are... Oh, we're doing the same things. Okay, that's fine. Are we even using new other anywhere? I don't know that we are. Okay. Date time as prefix date time. G daytime new now for my say 601. How's it going, Robbie? How you doing? Okay, that should do it. On the turtles, make sure the docks are good. Guys, this depends on 4033 and just for ticket Singleton. I'm gonna go fix the issue QLogic has found in the other pull request. I must have just copied a bad value. I thought it was right, but maybe not. Or apparently not, rather. 4034. Whoop. Testing done. And the test under Valgrind and called in the turtles. I've mentioned lately how much I love having unit tests. I mean, I hate updating them, but just like, oh, my confidence level of this code is so much better. Well, it was like 4034. Yeah. Pull request in progress. All right, that's all updated. So QLogic found a mistake. So apparently, G converter error is not a G conf. Wait, what? And I know I was really tired when I did this. Okay. I copied from G converter result. That'll do it. Yeah, unit tests are great when they exist, but they suck at building and maintaining. But they let you do all sorts of nasty things to the code base, which is cool. Or maybe not. Whatever, you know what I mean. Wait, converter result. Yeah, no, that's totally a thing, man. Like... Sorry, converter flags. I'm confusing myself again. Right, I copy pasted. Converter flags, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I want to be on 164. Ugh. Do 4033. How's it going, Sugar, if you're streaming? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Here's the correct constant. I'm gonna I'm gonna learn to speak or attempt to speak better. I gotta rebase this guy off of the new one, and then we will do the air stuff. The air stuff's not gonna be too bad. It's just multiple values is the deal. Oh, actually, shit. How do we do this? Um, do we encode the air and store it as a string? I think we have to. We can't do this as multiple properties because then your statement has to be all funky, right? But if we do, we should store the message too. But if we do domain colon, well, that is, this is really dumb. I thought this would be really simple, but it's not. It is not simple at all. Because like the cork doesn't give a shit. Quark is a non-zero integer uniquely identifies a particular string. A quark value of 0 is associated to null. Given either the string or quark identifier, it's possible to retrieve the other. Quarks are used for both datasets and key data lists. To create a new quark from a string, use gquark from string or gquark from static string. The string corresponding, yeah, this is huh. I think we're gonna have to punt on air for now. That's okay. It's just it's silly because yep. Finding two multiple columns would get weird, so we'd have to have a prefix. Prefix as well. And now it's probably best. Is there a gair to string? I don't think there's like a gair parse string. Yeah, I don't think so. Register status. What? Function registers an extended gair domain air type name will be duplicated. Always does the same as gair domain register static. This function registers an extended gair domain. Should not be freed. Yeah, what the fuck is the G define? What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. A convenience macro which defines two functions. First, returning the gquark for the extended air type. Air type is called. Second, return the private data from a past year. It's called. Yeah, what is this? Since glib 2.68 is possible to extend the gair type, this is done with the g-define extended air macro. To create extended gair, you do something like this in the header file. And the yeah, great, but why would I want to? Example of use of the error could be send request. If you are a library author and your library exposes an existing error domain, then you can't make this error domain an extended one without breaking ABI. Because earlier it was possible to create an error with the error domain on the stack and then copy the GR copy. The new version of your library makes the error domain an extended one, then GR copy called by code allocated there on the stack will try to copy more data than it used to, which will lead to undefined behavior, or UB, aka upper butt. Everybody, so I don't know when people started referring to undefined behavior as UB, but before I started seeing that, Bob's Burgers had an episode about Tina going to a dance party thing where they were dancing, and the whole thing was everybody was focusing on being able to touch somebody's upper butt, and they were calling it UB. So whenever I see people talking about UB in programming, I think of upper butt. Yeah. All right. Extended air domains and unloadable plugins modules are not supported. All right. Well, I don't think we really care about it anyway. Okay. Oh, right. We were looking at the issue for this, and we got so distracted. The other option is to try and encode this as a string, but that's problematic as error domains are arbitrary strings, so there's no clear delimiter to use. No, that wouldn't work either. You could maybe use a G variant of type SIS. I don't remember the things here. Is U unsigned or is that integer? G variant format strings. Yeah, I just need the simple types. Thanks. I is GINT32. What is G error? We'll check in a second. I think it's GU int. That might be U. You don't do AS for string, do you? It's just S, right? Yeah, SO or G. It makes a copy of it. Null is not a valid string. Use maybe types to encode that. If the O or G characters are used, care must be taken to ensure that the path string is a valid dbus. Oh, this dbus object path shit. FLibc still uses NSS for loading. Yeah, of course it does. No, system D resolve D has not taken over shit. Install a modern distro and tell me if resolve control is installed, and the answer is it's not. Icarus, I thought of that. The problem is then we'd have to pull in JSON glib. We don't have JSON encoding by default, and Seagull is supposed to be just glib and SQLite. Unless SQLite has a JSON thing, which it might. But no, there's nothing in the API for it that I've seen. By default, SQLite supports 30 functions and 2 operators for dealing with JSON values. There are also 2 table value functions that can be used. So this is in the language. This isn't from the C API. Well, it says it's built in by default. But I don't have a way to call from the C API. Right? And then somebody would have to Like, if somebody built their table to do that, cool, but then they wouldn't use our helper. Right? Well, they got JSON 5 as well. Nice. Multi-line comments are allowed. Yay. I like to make fun of JSON 5 for adding comments. And trailing commas, right? They should have trailing commas now? Yeah. So, Cindy, people aren't going to give up NSS because there's too much shit tied into NSS. Like, look at all these different plugins. This isn't going anywhere anytime soon. libNSS Docker's nice. I've used that a few times. I've used libvirt as well. I've used MDNS, as I'm sure many of you have, whether or not you've known you've used it or not. There was another one I used to use. Oh, I used to use Wins all the time. Or Samba, or whatever the hell one it's called. Windbind, there we go. That's the one I used to use all the time. Your comment has been commented? Yes. Like, people want plugins to be able to find domains with different names and shit. And you get that with NSS. You don't get it with systemd resolved. At least not as far as I know. At least there's not a library of them. So, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And does any distro have resolved on by default? I know Debian still doesn't. I don't know about Fedora or Ubuntu. And I'd be very surprised if OpenSUSE did. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, we need to check gerror for what type it is. Okay, it's int. Yeah. That might work. But have to store that as bytes in that case. Yeah. It is no longer scheduled. Damn it, I just rescheduled it. It's no longer scheduled. Close it. I don't even know why it's still open. Alright. Alright, so we can't do the air stuff. That's okay. Not a big deal. But we do have a bug we need to go and figure out. And we're going to do that here. So, actually, before we do that, we're going to take a quick break. I got to pee, I got to get water. So, I will be right back. Much better. All right. And actually, wait a second. Hold on. We're gonna get sidetracked here for a second. It shouldn't be HTTPS. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah. Admin ABC123. There you go. I think these are backwards. Or oh, this is stupid. This is in seconds. So it's over 91 seconds. We want days. How many seconds are in a day? Um, 60 times 24. So what, 90 days should be that. Right? Yeah. So now we're in 60-day time frame. I was like, why is this still green? Like, we should definitely be in crunch time. Like, oh, my values are all fucked up. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Why'd you go back to base? What is the actual value of this thing right now? I'm not going to remember where the help duration is. It's like, I don't know. Give me a number right now. Number right now, 333217. What did I mess up here math-wise? So I have an extra digit. Or is prom until messed up? So 3660 is 60 seconds times 60 minutes is 1 hour, right? Times 24. No, that's right. What did I mess up here? No, I didn't mess up shit. Sorry, I am trolling myself here. I guess base is red. Yeah, okay. So when the value goes over, right, then we should, wait, did I put this in yet? I don't think I put this in yet. Okay, good, right? So experimental 4 is 95 days until that happens, right? So now it's green. But when we go back to experimental 3, now because our base is here, right, we hit this part and then, yeah. Oh, actually, we can work around this, right? So if we put the base to red, right, that's the same red. And we put this, or we get rid of this value, right? No, with the base to green. This becomes yellow. This becomes, no, it's the wrong values. All right, hold on. No. Fuck, I'm still doing this wrong. Red here. Red is the base. If we are at this value, or no, if we're at this value or higher, we're green. And then this should be yellow when we're at this guy. No, at this guy. Right? Yeah, okay. That should do it. That should fix it. Okay. We need to refresh that. There we go. Much better. So yeah, at some point here in the near future, I want to redo the Gorse videos. I'm not sure how we're gonna do them yet. Because so previously, OBS used to have a plugin for playing video playlists. It doesn't anymore, at least not in the flat pack, because that depended on VLC to make that work, which is weird. I don't know why that's the case. It seems like it'd be pretty easy to just write an M3U parser and then just fucking play the files until they're done and then move on to the next one, right? I don't know. Maybe there's another plugin for it. I don't know. But anyways, the idea was it would cycle through each project. But since I haven't been able to do that, it's just been the Pidgin one, and I haven't updated those in a long time anyways. So we'll see. But yeah, all right. Anyway, so we're punting on the air stuff because the air stuff we can't do easily because how do we decide what columns they go to? I don't know. Do you put a column in for each one, or do you just bind them separately? Right? I don't know. I guess we could give you a name for each thing, and then you tell us which ones to do, and if you pass a null, could also take a name parameter for each field as well as a prefix. And if not null, then we'd try to bind it. Something like Siegel statement bind error statement prefix domain name, domain column, domain domain column, code column, message column, comma, error. This wouldn't work for the column function, though, since we iterate the columns. Iterate the columns and won't know about the others. Or would it? For the column side, we need to do something similar. Siegel statement, column, error statement, prefix, domain. Yeah. Domain column, code column, message column, error. Bind error. Yeah, I think that could work. We might still be able to do this. let's put that there for now. We're gonna leave that for now. Their stuff would be cool to have. It's not a necessity right now. We can add that easily in experimental form. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, cool. We gotta fix this bug yet. That's okay, we're getting there. How's it going, Phantom? Welcome, welcome. How are you? So the bug is, if you specify a prefix, we'll still match a column, an object column name without the prefix. And that's a problem. You need some advice? Well, I can try. Oh, I didn't mark this as closed. All right. Oh, why did I do these separately? Oh. Oh, we already... I was thinking we would do these as separate ones, but yeah, no. These are just being done as part of their original tickets. No need for an additional one. Type. Jesus, I'm looking for state. I'm like, what the hell is this ticket? Alright, the air stuff we're punting on for a moment. Want to know more about the cybersecurity field? It's a big field. What are you looking to learn about it? Oh, didn't we merge this already? Yes. But you have to be a doctor? Okay. I'm guessing that's a parental pressure. Jesus, I did not close any of these damn tickets. That was column object. Yeah. You tell me, can anyone be a hacker without going to any? I mean, it. It's possible, yes. It all depends on how much time and effort you want to put into. Some people go to boot camp. Some people go to tech schools. Tech schools are doing cybersecurity stuff now too. There's always there's tons of stuff out there. There's stuff all over the place. I mean, the real question is are you going to be able to learn it? And I don't mean this as a derogatory way or anything like that. People learn in different ways, right? Some people are great in a class environment. Some people do better in a boot camp. Some people do better in a university versus a tech school. Some people do better learning on their own, right? Whichever one works for you. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be how much time and effort you put it into, but some people need mentors and stuff like that. And yeah. No, the thing about being skilled for anything is, and I mean anything, absolutely anything. The trick to all of it is practice. Lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. People ask me all the time, how do you get good? How do you get to your level of C? 30 years of writing C code, literally. that's how I've gotten good at C, and I still make mistakes all the time. Right? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But like nobody just goes to school and magically knows everything, right? Like you've got to take the time, you've got to learn stuff, and school, university, tech school, boot camp, learning your own. I was gonna say via HackerOne, but that's not right. HackerOne is for like people practicing stuff. What is it? Hack the Box? Is that what it is? Yeah, so like Hack the Box is something that's more you can handle it your own way, that kind of stuff, right? And decide which way you want to go. Start a 14-day business trial for free. No, I thought they have product solutions, price and resources, individuals, course and learning paths. Get started for free. So she doesn't stream so much anymore, but Anya Ski, she streams on Twitch. She would do Hack the Box occasionally. So, I mean, there's stuff out there. You just got to find it. I mean, I don't know anything about you. I can't say you can do it. You've got, sorry. I don't know you. Right? To me, you're a name in YouTube that said a couple things here in this YouTube channel. I don't know. Oh, you're a kid? Okay. I mean, you just got to start practicing, right? Just start doing it. And more importantly than whether or not you can do it is, do you enjoy doing it, right? See if you can do the free trial. See if you can find tutorials or something online. Play around with it before you make any commitments, right? One of the problems people run into all the time, especially with school and just life in general, is they get an idea that they think they want to do something, but by the time they can actually like figure out if it's a good fit for them, they've already had to invest a ton of money and a ton of time. So like if you're able to do a trial of Hack the Box or find something else that's free to start playing with and start figuring out, maybe you go play around with Metasploit or something, right? There's options, there's stuff out there. More importantly, see if you have a security conference coming up near you. Security conferences generally have all sorts of learning opportunities. Like they'll have what you call villages and stuff like that. So like there's generally like a lockpicking village, sometimes they still have 3D printing villages, which is a little weird, whatever. But there's usually like BBS villages, phone phreaking. There's all sorts of stuff there, and people at these events want to teach. They want to share their knowledge, right? So see if you can find a security conference in your area. So like a big one we have here, it's annually, but big one we have here in Milwaukee is called CypherCon. They're already doing registrations for 2026, but this year they decided to call Villages Awards instead. But hardware hacking, hacking 101, learning basics, code hacking award, lockpicking, safe cracking, ISP hacking. I'm not sure what ICS hacking is. Wireless capture the flag, that's a fun one. AI stuff, right? They just have tons of stuff you can go and learn and do and stuff, and yeah. So yep, there's a 3D printing worked, right? But yeah, look for things that are around you that you can go to, and meetups and stuff don't cost anything generally. So I have no idea if Pico CTF is good. I'm not in cybersecurity directly. That's not my main field or focus, but I have to deal with it because of Pidgin and it being open source, or not even being open source, but being released software, stuff like that. So I end up having to deal with and know these things to help protect the program and the users and stuff like that. I know a lot of people in cybersecurity though, but that's not my field. My field is DevOps, which is somewhat security, and programming, which can also be security. But cybersecurity in general is not my main focus. But when I was a kid, I used to go and do hacking stuff all the time and all sorts of shit. And then before, when I became an adult, I was like, guess I'm done trying to access computers I don't have permission to. That was in the 90s, though, so. And the internet was a very, very different place back then. There wasn't really such a thing called a network intrusion system. Or a network intrusion detection system, rather. A NIDS. I mean... The thing is, that mindset's not good, right? So back in the day, you may be aware of 2600.org. There's a hack. Oh, that's right, it's busted. They need to fix their shit. So there's a hacker magazine called 2600. Back then you could find boxes in there with no root password. Yeah, I know. It was a very different world. So 2600 is a magazine that people will post stuff on and whatever. They've got digital and whatever. But the thing is, so they have what they call First Friday meetings. We haven't had one here in Milwaukee in a long time, but way back when, there used to be a kid that would show up. Or we were in a coffee shop or cyber cafe, because that's how long ago this was. Those were a thing. And one day, some jackass shows up, and he's just going around to everybody's Windows shares and deleting files. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Go ahead and explore. If you want to explore, I don't necessarily condone exploring on strangers for a number of reasons, but even people okay, whatever. If you're going to explore, explore. Don't be malicious, right? Being malicious, deleting shit from people's files and stuff, that is horrible. Meaning bad people, good, bad is all depends on perspective. And right now you're starting to sound like the people that try to social engineer me to do stupid shit in Pidgin to exploit our users. Because, oh, well, I was attacking the bad people, even though I was putting everybody else at risk. That's okay, because I justified it because of the bad people. It's a fine line to walk. I'll say that. Breaking your brother's login was easy. Let's just say it was part of the male anatomy. Yikes. But anyway, so what we ended up doing, this guy's going around to Samba shares, to just random people at a coffee shop and deleting shit, right? That's fucking atrocious. So we tried a whole bunch of stuff. We tried flooding him off the network. We tried all this other bullshit. I finally got to the point, like, we didn't tell him this. We're just, hanging out, talking, because it's a meetup, as he's sitting here doing this shit. And, I end up cloning the MAC address of his Wi-Fi adapter, and now neither one of us can be online, right? So, all right, I can't be online, but now everybody else at the cyber cafe doesn't have to worry about this jackass deleting their files, right? So, that's literally red team, blue team in a random coffee shop. It's just like, I mean, good people don't typically find enjoyment in exploiting people. Even the bad guys. Maybe you do, and that's fine. In general, you don't hear very many people going, yeah, I exploited this person. It was great. That's not something, that's true, SWK. It does depend on who it is, but there's the whole, you know, tolerant social contract stuff. But yeah, or as many of you know it better, the paradox of tolerance. But yeah, though when vicious users get exploited. Okay. Oh, there's the kid is a potential psych. I mean, anybody's a potential psychopath, right? All it takes is enough pressure, right? I think anybody who's of a certain age can agree. There's a breaking point where you go dark, red, whatever you want to call it, and all of a sudden shit's going crazy because people pushed your buttons way too many times and pushed you way too far. All right. Oh, we gotta find this bug. I'm not getting into born and choice and whatever. I mean, you can make that comment as much as you want, but yeah, the comment for you on Twitch was psychopaths are born and sociopaths are made. I don't know. You know me. I don't deal in absolutes. I'm not a Sith. That's an absolute that I just stated for those of you paying attention. The vicious SIP pen testing tool too many people use against the entire internet. These people are, yeah, no, I get it, right? It's like the script kiddie, or it's like the AI fucking training bots, right? Like, I just tar pit the hell out of them, right? Because what else am I gonna do? You can't stop them, right? Like, oh, you got them banned from their cloud provider. Now they just went to another one and they're at it again. Right? So, yeah. Alright, we gotta fix this bug. So, how do we want to we should start by building a unit test. We should actually red green this because it's a bug. It's specifically with statement. Right, because so it's specifically with statement because statement has prefixes. The rest of the stuff does not have a prefix. Right, so like bind date time, yeah, you just give it the full name. So test statement object, we'll start there. We are on the right branch. We should probably rebase, but we're fine right now. We can stay on date time. It'll be fine. So it's funny, there was some tool I used a long time ago. That like would introspect like Samba shares and stuff too. I don't remember what it was, but I remember. So I was working at a movie theater in town, and one of the security guards, by day, he was like a sysadmin or something, and he used to give me shit because I was a Linux user. He's like, "Yeah, Linux, nice toy. If you want real stuff, you gotta run Windows, right? Real fucking macho, stupid tech bullshit." And like, so I found out I found out the company he works for, and then I found a whole bunch of tools. I don't remember what they were. I scanned the domain and I gave him a printout of like all the users on his network, and he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, nice professional tool, asshole. Fix your shit." He was not happy. It was hilarious though. And I was like, "Here's my domain. Come at me, bitch. I've got HTTP open and SSH. Have fun." Like you had Samba open on the internet, telling me it's a professional tool. Like you're the professional tool. Well, fun and games till someone challenges wrong. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's literally the Mitnick story, isn't it? Mitnick just destroyed everybody. Yeah, fuck around and find out, man. All right. I'm gonna say G test add func Siegel statement bind object What do I say? Prefix must match. Sure. Test. Seagull. Statement. Find object. Prefix must match. I see the typo. You don't have to tell me. You once had someone say there was no way I could break them? I said, hold my beer. Yeah. It's... I don't know. My mindset has always been, I think I'm secure, but if you find anything, please let me know so I can fix it, right? They had to put extra parts on a plane to recover? Oh no. Yeah. It's, I don't know. Like, I hear about, like, all these, oh, well, you need a nation state to attack them. And I'm just like, if this company, like, if these companies run anything like any other company I've worked at, there are all sorts of security holes everywhere. Right? No, you don't what? Sorry, I lost some context here. Sure. We'll just start with this test and we'll go from there. Don't. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like. So I shouldn't say this, but I will. So my boss sends me an email and goes, yeah. So one of the customers ran a scanner and they want to know when we're gonna upgrade Debian 8 for them. I'm just like, dude. We're going to need at least 2 more engineers if you want us to actually do this right. Because they're on Debian 8. And Debian 13 is frozen. Like, the amount of time it's going to take us to fix shit, to move them. Yeah, 8, Debian Jesse. Like, the amount of time it's going to take us to figure out all this. I don't think it's any day, but yeah, 13 soon. Like, I'm well aware of this. All the new product is Debian 12. All the stuff I've done is Debian 12. And upgrading to 13 shouldn't be a big deal, but we'll have to do some testing, right? But yeah, there's stuff that's out in the field that got released when it was current, and that was Debian 8. And like, how are we going to update them? I'm like, fucked if I know. I didn't set any of this up. I don't know how any of this works. Like, I have to learn all that first. You have a pile of DevTab boxes that you need to upgrade, but I'm waiting. Yeah, we also have Debian 9 and Debian 10 machines too. We might have a few Debian 11s I deployed. Because we were trying to stay in parity with the company that bought us. But then we had to break that, and then I just pushed everything to 12. But there's a bunch of PHP 5.7 code running on them, and there's no PHP 5 in Deb 13. Oh boy. Happy Hack? Have you tried Happy Hack? That might be a way to go. Alright, so then, okay, we haven't even reached full freeze yet. And they haven't decided on the release date yet. So full freeze is still TBA. Okay, yeah. And then it'll all be RC bugs, and then they'll go from there. It's been over a month for hard freeze. Yeah, I can see it. So they'll get there. All right, so what exactly was this problem? We gave a prefix. It's in the code. Oh, shit. And I moved away from it. Formatting fixes. Oh, I'm like, what? Alright, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to save everything. We ran into an issue because it was trying to bind a property it didn't know about. Alright, so we want to do the insert properties. So it was trying to plop in like creator, no. Oh, right. I gave everything new names because it was matching. Yeah, so even though I gave it the conf prefix, it was still matching type. Yeah, okay. So what we need to do is we're just going to create a table of Boolean, or whatever, it's fine, okay. It's fine, right? We just need simple table. Values, prefix, Boolean. Oh, well, let's do two columns. This will make it slightly easier. Alright, so we're going to create a table with an integer, or with a Boolean and an integer. Then we're going to insert into that. Yeah, alright, and we're going to skip one of the prefixes. Right, this one's not going to have the prefix. That's intentional. I don't know why that got so weird. Oh, because I forgot that. I'm like, what happened? Oh, right, but we saw because of the date. Oh, right. Okay, right. So what we should have is the statement we should end up getting should be this. Values 1 and null. This is what we should get. Run the migration from string, db new. We bind the object with the prefix. Then we run expanded. We should be good. Okay, so this should fail. Right? Yeah. So this gave us the value. It's not supposed to give us the value because the prefix didn't match. Right? This is the bug. This is the problem. So we need to go fix it now. Yay! Red green testing. So the problem is this thing here. No, it's not that. It's this. Find parameter. This finds... Okay, yeah, that's different this one. Find a parameter. No, it's not either. What the fuck? Parameter to property name. This is the problem. Okay, converts the SQL column name into the idiomatic geobject property name. This basically means converting underscores to dashes, but could be more in the future. So the prefix not equal to null and string has prefix. Yeah, so This should be... Is this just this easy? It might be. So if prefix is not equal to null, then if not gster has prefix, parameter name, comma prefix, return null. Right? Otherwise, prefix length equals str length of prefix. That might be it. No. Oh, because we got a critical on that. Okay, that's all right. So we're probably just not. Yeah, we're not checking this right. If property name is equals null, continue. Parameter name, I think it's constant. We'll double check. Well, we'll check the memory test. All right, there we go. That should be it. Yay, red-green testing. And unit test. Woo! All right. We're going to create an actual bug for this so we can reference it to explain the problem better. Bind object. Prefixes are not mandatory in bind object. If you call bind object, if you call Siegel statement bind object with a non-null prefix, and have a parameter that matches an object, matches a property name in the object, that property will be bound. This is wrong because the prefix is meant to help discriminate duplicate parameter names. Jesus. Names. Would break our, and the current behavior breaks our recommendation for creating objects with construct only properties as they would be resolved again in bind object, and which would attempt to set them, or in column object. No, well, whatever. This is different. Sorry, I'm. This is not the right way. The thing I was just describing is for column object, not bind object. And column object makes already, that was part of the initial test I did. We should maybe write a test for it, but maybe not. That the prefix has to exist. If the prefix isn't there, then it doesn't try to match the column. So, this is wrong because the prefix is meant to help discriminate duplicate parameter names. And this, whatever, that's fine. Bug state in progress assigned to me. No subsystem, schedule 050, affected version 040, next build, blah, 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 that's fine. I could have put the tag on there, but I don't have a pull request created yet. All right, Siegel 13. Really wish this would, I don't want, I just want the ID, man. Don't need a summary. There's an option for it too, and I turned it on, and it doesn't work. prefix bug. Fix it bug where property where parameters would match properties where parameters without a prefix would match properties even though a prefix was provided. Alright, that's fine. Alright, and after this this should be enough for Seagull 14 or Seagull 5. It sucks because we're not gonna have the air stuff, but again, the air stuff's not a huge deal. 4034. Do, 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 do. $40.35. And the test under Valgrind and called in the turtles. We did do all that? I think we did. Statement, object. Cool. Yep. There's more code in the unit test, and there's in the bug fix. I mean, that's pretty common, but yeah. All right, a few things here first. We're gonna go here. Fields. Scheduled version, edit for all affected fields. Oh, we gotta update that too. Add new value, 0.6.0. Save. All right, 030 was March 21st. Or has a release date, but it is now archived. 040 was released, and it has a release date of 6/24. .050 is not released yet, but it has a date of, assuming we get this out today, 6/27. It's not 27th yet for me, but it's 27th UTC. Blink. Okay. Back over here. Then we can schedule this for 060. It's not the schedule. Okay, yay. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright. In the meantime, I guess we could just do this quick. I don't know why I didn't do it before. Lazy, I guguess. HA rebase minus D default. Keep branches. Woo! There we go. Ninja Turtles. Okay. 2025 0627 LG minus V. Well, not. Add API for any enums and flags. Seagull 12 RR 4033 Mr. Me. Hey, it's me, Mr. Me. Look what I can do. Daytime helpers. Boom, boom, boom. Seagull 10 RR 4034. Oh, it's look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. That's what I was trying to do. I forgot the words. It's okay. Seagull 13, right? Yep. 4035. Okay. Yay. Nice and build. Uh, 4034, 4035, 4035. It technically depends on the other one too, but whatever. Okie dokie. So, now that we've got all the seagull stuff up there, we can look at that badges thing, but more importantly is the stupid links thing. So, if anybody's on the GTK Matrix channel, you will know that I said I built a proof of concept for something. And apparently it's on 8 or 9? On 8. So I built this proof of concept. Alright, let's go here first. So, oh no, I can't show you it anyway. Oh, yeah, we can. So, what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you the bug. And then I'm going to show you the proof of concept that doesn't work. It doesn't exhibit the bug. Because why would it do that? So, that means there's something wrong in our code, right? So, you'll notice these are just a bunch of random numbers here, right? Not a big deal. It's cool. We're going to turn on show message formatting, and hey, it works. Cool, right? But then we're going to go back to preferences. We're going to turn it off. What? Huh? Right, on, off. We set attributes to null, but this shit just didn't change. No, that shouldn't be it. Right? So, here's the weird part of the bug. changes 0 to a 1. Works fine. So something happens when we set the use markup property on the label, and something with the way that we're setting the attributes breaks. Because we go over to the proof of concept, right? So this is not using markup right now, right? And we say use attributes using null. You'll notice hello got bold and italicized. Or maybe it's just italicized. It's just a set italic, right? I just kept it simple, right? And then if we move it between an empty adder list and the adder list with the 1, right? That's why there's a blank line here. This one said null. That was a null pointer. This is an empty list, right? Everything works fine. Not a big deal, right? I turn on use markup. There's the link. The link works, right? And if I say use attributes null, I can toggle this sucker all day and it's fine. This guy, same deal. I am a developer. I don't know. No, I'm not married. So the proof of concept does not show the bug, but Pidgin shows the bug. And I don't know where to even begin with this anymore. So this is attributes getting set to null, and like it doesn't work. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. And we could look at the inspector, I suppose. So attributes, it shows it as a string. Yep. Oh, I have it set to off. It's not going to show the bug here. Right, that's all it takes. We flip that one thing and the whole thing just goes to shit, right? So, inspector, this line, I could float. I don't know why the window's so big, but okay. No, I'm not like for hire for killing or for helping people. I have more than enough stuff on my plate. What do you mean a group? Okay, attributes look fine. Can I? That's just. Oh, okay. There's a whole ass load of attributes here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that looks fine. We come over here. We're gonna flip the thing. Like it looks like it's right. Wait, what? Oh no, it's fine, right? So I turn off that. Yeah, what the hell, man? Like, I don't know how this is not a GTK bug that I can't reproduce. We turn this on. We turn this off with use markup. It's fine, works fine. I hit use markup. I should record this and be like, like, where do I start debugging this? I guess we look what happens when use markup gets turned off. And then go from there. Although that said, so the whole thing is like we can't turn link, or we turned links off because we thought it broke the formatting. And technically it does, right? Because we have to turn on use formatting to make links work. But like, so we stopped parsing the link so that we didn't drop, you know, an HTML link into your thing because it doesn't make sense because we can't parse it. But like, it's definitely GTK related. And yeah, like, I think we just confirmed that for certain, right? Because by flipping the setting in GTK, we made it happen. What do I have changed here? We could try to bisect this too, but I still don't have a good proof of concept is a problem. Apply attributes to label text. The attributes set with this function will be applied and merged with any other attribute previously affected by way of the property use underline or use markup. Right, it says right here it merges them. But that's not entirely, like, that's not true, right? We can see it in our proof of concept of what it was doing. Okay, so if adders is null and self adders is null, get out of there. It's the same thing. If adders is not equal to null, then they ref it. If self adders is not equal to null, they unref it. Self adders equals adders. They clear the layout and queue resize. Nothing to it. Maybe we're looking at the wrong thing here. No, it doesn't matter. I called it both ways. In my test, I was originally doing the set use markup. Yeah, and that just calls that. Yeah, okay. So that can't be it. I don't understand. Maybe it's like when the attribute list gets to be so many values, it gets weird. Like, I don't know. This doesn't make any damn sense. Yep. Oh, these are internal. What the hell? Oh, hey, did you know my team is working on Confluence, which I haven't logged into in months because I don't use it? Oh, I keep forgetting. My phone has an update. That has a download. That is 1.2 gigabytes. I'm not doing a mobile data, so let's do it here on Wi-Fi. On the Wi-Fi. That's the internal. So what happens on the other one? What? Sets text for label. It overrides any text that was there before and clears any previously set mnemonic accelerators and sets the use underline and use markup properties to false. Okay. My proof of concept is definitely not using set text, right? No, it's only on label new. I'm not doing anything else after that. Okay, wait. Maybe that gets us somewhere? What are we binding? No, label is bound to the contents of the message. The contents of the label, yep, that's different than set text. If string contains Pango markup, see Pango parse markup, you will have to set use markup property to true in order for the label to display the markup attributes. See also GTK label set markup for a convenience function that sets both this property and GTK label use markup property at the same time. If the string contains underlines acting as mnemonics, you will have to set the use underline property to true in order for the label to display them. Okay, I don't know why I was forgetting what the underline thing does. We don't want that here, but yeah. Okay, so that should be fine. That should be label. We're gonna double check here. What does set label do? Okay, so I call set label internal. I don't know why it thaws or freezes and thaws, but okay, whatever. And set property. Prompt label, set, yeah, just call set label. Okay, not a big deal. Set label internal, notifies, looks fine. This is blocked by 4035. Yeah. Okay, cool. CDP, Seagull, clean, hitching up default, CD build, sheet pull, -u, 4034. Sweet. Oh, here comes an ad. Shit. That should be it for issues that are open for 05. Oh, this is getting punted to 06. We're not doing that here. Like this will be nice, but yeah, we don't need it yet. Right, and apparently I fucked up and put a period at the end of one of them, which is okay. We'll get there. Let's go find HLG, HG Pro minus U. Prefix bug minus S default. Release prep. Oh, that wasn't the right one. Dang it. Oh, fix it and ship it. Cool. Yep. Okay. We don't typically put periods here for whatever reason, but yeah. We get to test the Mastodon stuff too, from Discourse. Which should just work. Yeah, so now you can get our news and releases in Mastodon, or an activity pub. The activity plugin for Discourse doesn't only post to one place if you have multiples, which is dumb. I have a feature request in to add it, so it's dumb, and then I found a way to break it even more, which is fun. So then I opened a bug, and yeah. Alright, 4036, let's go. Barbecue Land, SR 4036. Did I not mark it as fixed? Oh, no. I published. I didn't mark it as fixed. It's our last time, sanity check. Okay. HG tag v0.5.0. HG up v0.5.0. Ninja. Nice and dist. G minus B minus A, Seagull 0.5.0.tar.xz. First try tonight. Yay. S copy. Seagull 0.5.0.tar star to frs.net/home/project/Pidgin/Seagull 0.5.0. Okay. HE up default HELG HE phase minus P HG push. We are releasinated. Okay. Oh, well, whatever, it's fine. Again, unless we know we're immediately going to do an update, we go to the next point release is our next dev cycle because there might be bugs, right? And if we find a bug and fix it right away, then we do a then we do a point release. If we're going to add a new feature, then we go ahead and do it. But right now we're probably going to do a new feature, but we don't know it for certain. Come on. What's the beef, man? Should be seeing validate and commits. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do here. See, H.A. While, any thoughts on jujitsu? No. That's the Pidgin interface, right? That's my understanding of it. Or is that right? I thought it was. Oh, no, it's Git compatible. Yeah, I have not looked at it. Is it supposed to be more like Mercurial? Unlike most other systems, because internally abstracts the user interface and version control algorithms from a storage system used to serve content. This allows services from many possible physical backends. Oh, interesting. So this is something I wanted to build a long time ago. One version control assist tool that could talk to everything. And anybody who's worked on Pidgin or libpurple and has been a fan of the core UI split and the abstraction of the protocols, we want to do this kind of shit all the time. Rest language to select commits. There's no explicit index staging area. Thank fucking Christ. Branches are anonymous like Mercurial, so you don't need to make it. I think that means like Git. Or no. Interesting. Okay, yeah, no, this might be worth looking at, especially if it works on both. Huh. That's interesting. Ooh, all right, anyways, right now is not the time to look at it, though. Okay, that did post finally. Thank you. And Mason dist. I did run dist, right? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, boom. Got some new ways to look at commits and branching. That's interesting. Yeah, do we need those? I mean, rev sets are cool and all, but I very rarely use them. But yeah, I don't know. I've got a silly alias to show a patch for Mercurial. There might be a better way to do it now. I don't know. I wrote it a long time ago. But I don't know. I cannot stand the git command line. And, like, there's just so many things that are so wrong with it, that are so inconsistent and unintuitive. And it just literally drives me bonkers because I fuck it up all the time. Because, like, you know, I'm trying to just, like, save my code, not memorize the life work of some crazy people, right? Yeah. And people are like, well, you know, what really makes Git understandable is when you learn how it stores its data. And I'm like, yeah, and I know exactly how my car ingests gasoline and the internal combustion engine works. And that makes me a better driver somehow, right? You check out this way too. No, there's so many, like, here. I have a never-ending supply of quotes of why I fucking hate Git. But where I can go Git, and it counts the number of Git rants. Now, what we should really do is we should start clipping all my Git rants, and then it will just randomly play one of them. Right? That's something the community should be doing, is clipping those rants, rather than leaving it all to me. There's a rant for you, too. But no, Git checkout is like the least of the concerns, right? It's one of my favorite ones to bitch about because it's a really stupid one. Git stash. Okay, how do I not stash it? Do I want to apply or pop? Right? And you've got to be some fucking master to remember this shit. Or you just fuck it up enough that, you know, you have to deal with it. Go from there. What was the one I just had recently about git switch? Oh, you can't switch to a tag. You can't use git switch to a tag without doing like dash detached head because we fucking care about this nonsense for some reason. Oh, that's right. If I understood the object model, it would make sense. Yeah, maybe your object model's fucked. What the fuck is I doing? Oh, right. Okay, we just did the release thing here. We're gonna update discourse. Here's a good one for USWK. You know, if you understood how SIP work, you could have a better phone call. That's what these fucking Git people sound like. If you understood how the telecom network worked, you could save battery life on your phone. It's like, what? Like, dude, that doesn't even remotely make sense. People understood how fucking SIP works, they wouldn't have to bitch slap engineers with the RFCs at least twice a week. True, but I'm talking about end users here. All right, so what we should be able to do here, and no, you guys can't do this, and if you can do it, I have to fix it. But, all right, so this is supposed to expire. When did I set this tag to end? Pinned a day ago. I think I did it for like a day or two. No, not that edit. Is it up here? Does this tell me when it's going to be unpinned? No. How the hell do I see when this is going to be unpinned? Maybe it's here? Alright, well, alright. There's two. Users can pin the topic individually for themselves. Remove the topic from the top of the Seagull category. Wait till June 30th. Okay, maybe I just did till the 30th. You settle for these so-called engineers. Learn difference between may and must. Git stash existential. There we go. Fuck. Words are hard. So okay. Karus, awesome. Send me that link on Discord or something, and I will figure out how to make my bot start doing this. After I finish this release thing, though. People have, you know, I'm just now realizing, people have been asking me forever to put together a blog post or a video or something on all my complaints about Git. This is just the best way to do it, right? Because you get me off the cuff. I'm saying it, and you get a bunch of content out of it too, right? I'm sure there's going to be lots of flames coming for it. Well, he doesn't understand, kid. He must be weak to what is it? What the hell's the stupid incel developer term? Like not a Chad, but a bleh. Whatever. You know, I'm sure that shit'll come. But whatever. I don't care. It's like the person that called me a spaghetti monster before. You guys didn't see because on. So on YouTube they said, "Wow, Pidgin, such a spaghetti code is crazy. Now seeing this stream, I know the Italian chef at charge. More bologna, please." I banned him from the channel. Yeah, we could do Rust too. There was a hacker. No, it was Lobster's post today. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, fuck. So, when I looked earlier, announcing Rust 1.88 was below. Why is the Rust compiler so slow? And I was just like. Because it's not blazing fast. Because the Rust compiler is not written in Rust, or is it now? I don't know. Optional tags release. We are pleased to announce that Seagull 0.5.0 has been released. Downloads are available on SourceForge. We'll grab that in a second. Change logger. Oop. I don't know how this is going to look on Mastodon. We will find out when it happens. We need to grab the SourceForge link, sf.net/project/pigeon/files/seagull/0.5.0. The Rust compiler is now written in Rust. It was originally bootstrapped with OK. Yeah, no, I'm aware. Oh, that's right. We did just see the thing. No, I thought it still used LLVM, though. I thought that was still a requirement for it. Like, a lot of it is in Rust, but it still has a fair amount that's in C++, I thought. I could be wrong. I am by no means a Rust expert. When it comes to Rust, I'm pretty much just a hater. Can't even lie. Oh, wait, so this clip real quick. So I thought, oh, you know what? I might be able to give them tags. Hold on. So in the Twitch video creator, oh, account setting. Jesus, why is this stupid? Like, if I can give them tags, I can somehow like randomly pick one from a tag. That'd be awesome. Or just having a list of all of them too. Creator dashboard, video producer, clips, get stash accidental question. Can I tag this? I think there's anything. Let's explain. Sort by date, filters. I thought I could add. Okay, here we go. Moderation, add to stories, moderation. Edit. No, I don't want to edit feature. I thought I could add tags or something to this, but it looks like I can't. Like, you know, to find it. But sure, boom, add to stories. Don't know how it's gonna look, but we'll see. Oh, I guess I should have done a little bit more with that. I'm learning, leave me alone. I think I have to edit it to make it horizontal. Portrait version, edit layout maybe. All right, whatever. You see why I don't want to do this stuff? It takes forever. Right? So, I don't know what Firefox is doing, but yeah. All right. Sure, we'll feature it too. Boom, there we go. Okay. You know, this is supposed to be over there, though. You guys really don't need to see that, although there's nothing to see there either. It's just the YouTube metrics as shit's going. Sure. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all of the tools are not great. Like, it sucks, but yeah. Grim just use his own channel, Hershey will live on his channel? Sure, yeah, why not? You can find something wrong with any... Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you think about it, right? Like 10 years ago, would you imagine you'd have a video editor in a browser at all? Even for a clip? No. Right? So, it's fine. Maybe we should start doing that. Alright, well, how many characters is this? Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so this has the release tag, so it's going to happen when I hit create here. Boop. We're going to go here and see topic is scheduled to be published by ActivityPub at 12:02 a.m. It has a 5-minute delay. That's intentional, so you can go ahead and edit and stuff beforehand. So if we go to the release tags, boop, you'll see Federation, blink, and you can see here's the followers. Anybody can see this. Right. So what's going to happen is releases at discourse.im.freedom.org is going to post this to these people. And you can find it on your ActivityPub server, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It'll be there. The announcements one is broken right now. I don't know how to fix it. Like I said, I had to open a bug with them. But yeah, then there's also one for news. News is supposed to be stuff like, hey, State of the Bird, or we're planning this release, or blah, blah, blah. Right? Whereas a release is we actually release something. So, yeah. All right. So that should be going. That'll be Q. Okay. So we're gonna punt on this bug right now because this bug is stupid and crazy, and I don't know how to go anywhere with it. Formatting bug. Initial work towards figuring out the formatting bug with use markup on. Okay. Seagull, no. Oh, Seagull Comp Manager, yep. Alright, so we're gonna go back to here. We need to go, oh, that's fine, we'll stay there. Subprojects, Seagull, 0 dot, no. We'll do it this way. Cat tilde LP Seagull clean build Mason dist Seagull 050.tar.xd SHA-256 sum. That's what I need. So we can then come over here. So I can go to Seagull.rapidyrep 0.5. Excellent. Why don't we do it this way first? I don't know why we've been shit. Was that the right checksum? No. I fat fingered and Control C as I Control V'd. Everybody else do that all the time? Do it so frequently, it's so annoying. Boom, alright. Mason build, Seagull 050. This might work. And just pull it down. Yes. It was in here somewhere. Seagull 050. Woohoo! Is there a tool that is as powerful as OBS in the browser? I'm not aware of one. I don't know. It'd be cool. Imagine OBS in a browser, at least. Yeah, I know. I mean, it'd be cool, but no. What I really want to do, and one of the GStreamer developers. So whatever. I've been talking to one of the GStreamer developers. It's been a while since we talked, but because obviously Purple 3 has to have GStreamer stuff to do voice and video and all that stuff, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there, right? I was saying I need a way to be able to broadcast and stuff from Pidgin, and he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I like since I stream Pidgin's development on Twitch, I think it would only be fitting if I streamed Pidgin's development on Twitch from Pidgin. Right? Like, you should be able to stream, like, from Twitch. You should be able to say, or from Pidgin, with the Twitch protocol plugin, you should be able to say start call or stream or something, right? And just blink. There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's just an RTSP. Actually, I think it's RTMP. It might be RTSP. Whatever. They're trivially different. But the only problem, the main problem is like a scene design and stuff like that for Pidgin. We wouldn't have a switcher and stuff like that like I have in OBS, but something like that too. That stuff, right. The problem is I'd have to build a UI for it and put all this other stuff on it. But like, so what I want to do is, one of the things that he was kind of struggling with that I was trying to describe it to him is like, the user should be able to turn on additional GStreamer plugins. Like there's a plugin that does like head tracking or something and can like put a hat on you and stuff like that, right? And the user should be able to turn that on. I don't know if it's going to look like UI wise or anything, but so the problem is, I think I have this documented somewhere, I don't remember, but the idea is the user interface doesn't care how the hell to send the stream. So the idea is the user interface will have to expose GStreamer elements for the audio, the video, and then application data. And then that'll go to libpurple. Libpurple will take that, do anything extra it needs to do, maybe noise filtering, noise gating, noise elimination, detection, whatever, right? And then it'll pass it on to the protocol. And then the protocol takes that part of the stream and adds on its pipeline elements to actually ship it out, right? So they're like, well, you just build the pipeline. I'm like, no. I'm like, the pipeline has to be built on the fly. Because like, so I could be on a Discord call and then I get a SIP call. So I have to put the Discord call on hold. So I have to swap to music on hold or something, right? And then I have to move the camera and everything over to the SIP call to then talk on SIP. And they're like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah. It was like, yeah, like initially, he's just like, oh, you're just going to use WebRTC and stuff, right? I'm like, I don't know what I'm using. Like, I can't know what I'm using. Right? Twitch uses RTSP, SIP is SIP directly, right? Well, not directly, right? It could be H.264, it could be whatever, right? It whatever. It is what it is. I should just embed libfreeswitch. No. But yeah, effectively, we're going to need something along the same lines, right? Like, it's not free switch, but we need to be able to move that stuff around. Yeah, I know, I understand that, but we're not pulling. Number one, MPL and GPL are not compatible. Number two, APR and glib are not going to necessarily play well together. Number three, we want to use GStreamer for everything, right? The list goes on. All right. So if we are lucky here, this might work now. It should work. So what is Thunderbird using then? Because like the Thunderbird, the Instant Bird stuff, so Thunderbird can't pull in anything from libpurple because they're MPL. Or they can't ship anything. Oh, right, because the GPL would make it their license. That's the problem. Unless you're saying MPL 1.1 fixes that. Failed to step insert statement. Failed to step the statement. Not null constraint. Failed conversations. Account ID. Cool. This is a much better, different error that we didn't get last time. Oh fuck! I just remembered one more thing I was gonna put in here. Damn it! All right, it's fine. All right, but we want to grab account ID. So anything that says IGN should be able to go away. Right. Oh, we were gonna skip the air stuff. Air code, air message, air domain. We're pulling those out for now. MPL isn't the problem. GPL, since it would. Yeah. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So so us being a GPL program pulling in an MPL library is fine. The problem is an MPL program pulling in a GPL library would then infect them and make them GPL. Okay, got it. Two. And are we LGPL or GPL? I don't know. There's a workaround for that. Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter. We're not going to use free switch. I gave you 3 good reasons why we're not. I'm not, like, it doesn't matter. It's called use a socket. Oh, yeah, so you probably don't know the history of the Skype protocol plugin in Pidgin and how it was not accepted into the tree because even though it used the dbus bindings and didn't technically link to libskype, but since it went against the spirit of the GPL, we didn't merge it. You know, you've used them all, huh? Well, that's fine, but I'm telling you why it didn't get merged into our tree. You did one for free switch? Nice. That reminds me, I wonder if Kamailio still has lib purple in there. All right, so good. We're still at this air because we didn't create a conversation ID, and that is fine. Right? Okay, so excuse me. So we bound the object. So the other thing I wanted to do, but we might just do it here. I wanted to write a helper for this because we're going to type this a million times. Right? And it's going to get annoying. And it's going to suck. Yeah, because I didn't bomb out. It keeps trying. I never ended the transaction. That's why we're failing here. Right. So here, just bloom. Oh no, that's fine. Use the Pidgin. You probably were not trying to use a dozen Skype logins at once. I mean, maybe. Depends on who was using it, right? I spelled that wrong, didn't I? There we go. Where is the code for Kamailio? This is... It's on GitHub now. So, 10 years ago, Kamailio had a libpurple directory. You had to run a full copy of Skype for each one? Oh, well, that would be a bummer. Skype Web, you wouldn't have to. And we have that one now. Well, Ian wrote that one. Find minus I name star purple star. Kamailio purple map.json purple create. Well, looks like they got rid of it. Modules depending on libpurple library. cd doc misc readme modules. I'm guessing they got rid of this. Do you know what happened with this, SWK? More like 18-ish. Like, you're closer to the project than I am, so that's why I'm like, maybe? But yeah, they used to have, well... I don't know what this purple is they're talking. I don't think that's us. How do I do this again? Is it git patch -- show? Something like this. I thought OpenSips was built on top of Kamailio. Git show, that's what I'm looking for. Multi-protocol amplified gateway, which uses libpurple, the library that Pidgin X game is based on. So this was mentioned in 2016. They used to be the same project? Okay. Gotcha. I thought it was kind of like a free switch and open PBX or free PBX thing. Right, did I say free switch? Asterisk and free PBX. So yeah, either way, it looks like it got deleted and removed a long time ago, whichever. Whatever. Right? It used to be there though, was my point. Alright. Okay. So what we're gonna do, and we're gonna turn this into Seagull API eventually. We're not gonna do it right now because we just did 2 releases, and I don't want to go, hey, QLogic, you want to do another release right away? But we're gonna do a rollback and reset statement function. So Seagull transaction rollback with statement, and then we can just pass all this crap in there, and it'll go right. Daniel and Bogdan continued Sir as open Sir, and they were the lead devs. Then there was some friction between them. They split and went different directions. Daniel with the Kamailio name and Bogdan with the OpenSips name. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I get it, yeah. You get differing opinions, stuff like that. Psst, there are some Pidgin developers I never got along with. There's some I still occasionally have friction with, but we're cool, right? We agree to disagree, right? But there have been some other ones where we did not get along. And to be fair, a lot of it was probably me too. You know, punk ass kid in their 20s, you know. Shit happens, right? You live and you learn, right? I try to be more patient now. Let's go with that. That's probably a good word for it. But yeah, I mean, like, to give you an idea of a mindset of like the Pidgin developers at the time, like, there's the default theme in Pidgin 2. I'll just show you it. I still haven't fixed it, but it's just like, that's not a great name. Even then, that wasn't a great name. Even 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that wasn't a great name for a theme. It's not quite the same as OpenSips. Okay, well, isn't free PBX built on top of Asterisk? But it's just a web UI. Oh, it's just a web UI. Okay, I didn't realize that. Free PBX are both owned by Sangoma. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, so the default theme for everything in Pidgin 2 and game before it was Penguin Pimps. That's how cool everybody was. They were the Penguin Pimps. Penguin Pimps. Default smiley theme is none. This is, it's been this way for 20 some odd, almost 25 years, I'm sure. I don't know. Do I look like a penguin pimp? No. But somebody thought they were a penguin pimp. But, so, a penguin pimp. Is that like Penguin in the Batman? Or is that like a penguin who pimps out other penguins? Or is it a human who pimps out penguins? Or is it a penguin who pimps out humans? Right? Like, what does it even mean? If you put me in a tux. It's not even clever. It's just dumb. It's like, so way back in the day, before I even got involved in Pidgin. Actually, no, maybe I was still in Pidgin when we still had that. No, because this was X-Band era. So this was like 99 to like 2001, 2002. You're too tired for this conversation. Like, so our Counter-Strike clan was named the Killer Pimps. Oh, no. So we ended up bringing it to Counter-Strike, like Counter-Strike beta, whatever. I don't remember how long we kept it. But our clan on X-Band, the video game modem, this thing, our clan name on there was KP, and you had different levels of rank because if you were star KP, was that leader, and then it was K star P for like lieutenant, and then KP star for noob or something. I don't remember. Just like, this is so fucking dumb. But, you know, whatever. Stupid kid's gonna stupid kid. Oh yeah, we were landing this. Got myself so fucking distracted. Did I land? There it is, okay. That was Ninja, Mason Dist. Nice PO. It's just like, so, also way back in the day, we used to run a Wares IRC network called Leet IRC, because we were Leet. And back then, I started a trend among my friends. Our AOL handles were our name and then Elite. So I was Grim Elite. Right? Here's the funny part. I didn't notice, and somebody called me on it one day. So I was Grim Elite. They called me Grimelight. Because my actual AOL handle was Grim Elite. So it's supposed to be Grim Elite, but they called me Grimelight. I was like, motherfuckers. Like, what do you do? You hacksaw them. And the planet. I pushed this? Yeah, it looks like I did. Okay. The stupid shit I did as a kid, man. We bring back a crime light. So, I signed up on Nina with Grim Elite. Yo, Grimlight, what's up? I should have never told this fucking story. So one of my other AOL handles I went by for a while was, I was in a hacking group named Hacks, H-A-X, because we were so elite. Actually, I think it was H4X, because it had to be elite. So I was Hacks Grim for a while. You know. Which sounds stupid, because it's like, yeah, I hacked somebody named Grim. You know, looking at it now, that would have been a much better name, Grim Hacks. Self-explanatory, but stupid kids don't fucking use their brains, so including myself, right? All right, we are going to put a little helper up here. Oh, I should have copied it. Seagull. Wait, oh, I'm in the wrong fucking code. This should get moved to Seagull. Now I lost my clipboard. Seagull transaction rollback. Yeah, so this will get rid of a little bit of this, but it's okay. It's not going to get rid of a ton, but it's going to save us time regardless. Static void, purple conversation manager, roll back transaction and statement, or transaction with statement. SQLite 3 star, SQLite 3, or what do we got? DB. SWK, did you ever figure out if you're coming up here to bug Anthony? Anytime soon? Okay. Well, just curious. You know what? Let's skip this for the moment. Let's get the first part done, and then let's look if we're going to make this smaller. Gotta make a trip to Tampa sometime soon to spin up the new fiber wave ring. Oh, fun. Where the hell are we? I didn't delete that code, did I? Nope. Oh, I was looking in the gutter for changes. Alright, so bind the properties of the conversation. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Because each bind has an error in it. And when that bind fails, we want to we want to roll back the transaction. And we have to reset the statement. Okay. Right. Because like here, what we need to do is, we have the conversation. So we need to say purple account, star account equals null. Const car star count ID equals null. We could probably skip this variable, but we're just going to use it because it'll be easier. Right, so then we're going to say account equals purple conversation, get account, conversation, account ID equals purple conversation, or purple account, get ID, account, and then we're going to say success equals Seagull statement, bind text, manager, insert properties, comma, what it was just account ID. Yeah, there's no prefix, just a name. So it's account ID, then the value, account ID. Arguably, yeah, hold on, we can do this way. This is better than, like, we'll save the account variable, but we'll leave that. -1, comma, error. Rotub, it's pretty cheap to get 10 gig wave from coast to coast if you're in the right data centers. Really? Interesting. How do I get 10G to my house for cheap? Can I tap into your ring? Right, so this is all the same problems, right? Failed to bind account ID to insert properties. Rollback, blah 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 blah. Right, this is we're gonna do this the hard way, and then we'll go from there. I mean AT&T. I don't know what you mean. It was AT&T, I believe. So I'm on AT&T Fiber. I have gigabit symmetric. And like I can go to 5 gig for like $30 more a month, or 10 gigs for probably, I don't know, I can go 10 gigs. But I'm on gigabit fiber right now. Yeah, I pay 95 a month, or is it 90? I don't remember. It's not great, and they bumped it up a bit, but whatever. I've been on it for over a year now. I didn't compile. What do you mean that's the way to do it? One of the better ways to go AT&T ASE. What the hell is ASE? Too few arguments. Did I thought I closed this. Oh, okay. I saw the green there, and somehow I thought it was that. Oh, did Mastodon work? Mastodon.social. I should have a post. How's it look? Apparently I didn't turn on notifications. Yeah, there it is. Cool. This didn't turn out looking too bad. What's this going to take me to? Oh, okay. That's going to take me to here, which makes sense. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is fine. So, well, that's what it looks like. Discuss this on our forum. Yay! So that just worked well. Cool. All right. What I should be able to do is click on this guy and hit that notification bell, and now I get told about him. Yeah. So I can change releases to news. News. There's been no news here yet. Oh no, yeah, there was a news about, hey, we started this thing. Oh, but I want to hit this. Oh yeah. Then I can hit the notification bell, and boom, there we go. Sweet. You can basically pull a VLAN to any ISP that is on that. All right. ASE is a VLAN type service on their MPLS network. You can basically pull a VLAN to any ISP that is on that network. So you're looking at 1K a month to start with. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, gigabit fiber is fine. I don't come close to saturating it either way, ever. It's so hard to try to saturate gigabit intentionally, unless you're DOSing. So, anybody else follow here now? Nope. Come on, nobody wants to follow these? Come on. Your ISP just got 10 gig? You're thinking about getting it? Nice. So, I was going to look up the AT&T, but I'm like, no, it's probably going to dox me. Probably shouldn't do that on stream. Oh, what's the time zone? I got real worried for a second. Like, what the fuck is this? Where's the JJ thing? That's released. Comma alien. I don't care. Okay. So Seagull, we were looking for bind. Let's see, it's already 0 to 5.1. Automation. Bind text. I'm missing a parameter. Name, value. Oh, destroy notify. Destroy notify. That's what I missed. Okay. So, failed to bind account ID to insert properties. Failed to find parameter named account ID. I was only building Pidgin. So I never rebuilt the resources for libpurple. Because that's some weird dependency change thing that... Oh, right. Because Mason doesn't know that the resource file changed. Maybe? Failed to find parameter account ID. It's definitely there. Save. Uh, G resource. Live purple. Your edge and edge down on stream. Aw, maybe I want to get ice to show up. No. You must accept the terms of use. Spinning. There we go. So I can get dedicated Ethernet, aka ADE only, up to 100 gig. But it says a handoff port type is optical? Huh. Oh, and they also have electrical. I assume that's copper. As optical Ethernet. Okay. Huh. I would need my own IP address and stuff, though, wouldn't I? Copper only goes to 1 gig? Yeah. Well, then why do they say maximum speed 100 gig for electrical? They give you 100 cables? Yeah, dia. All right. Either way, this like I'm obviously not paying for this. Why can you not find account ID? Oh, I'm a dummy. 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 You have to give it the full thing, right? So if we read the docs, name must be the exact name as specified in the query. Maybe it needs to be clearer and say including that. Sweet. We crashed now. I don't know why we crashed, but we crashed. Oh, we were crashed already. Yep. Failed to step insert statement. P error is null. And we dereference null. Fuck. I guess I would drop off fiber and hang a Sienna box on the wall in your house. Must have a tier 1 address. Our address is tier 4, but I call it bullshit because the guy across the street has AT&T fiber. What do you mean by tier 1 versus tier 4? Like, to give you a rough idea, my house is 100 years old. I have no water. I don't know what I'm reaching for. 206. So there, you tier 1 through tier 4. It has to do with how close you are to the fiber paths. So they have most of Milwaukee covered. AT&T fiber coverage, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know how much to trust this. I mean, how about not? Because apparently those are the only people that filled it in. When is this last updated? Why are they so clumped together? I mean, like, I guess. Okay, there's like one person per block. I was gonna put my zip code in. No, not Williamsburg. I don't know where the fuck Williamsburg, Milwaukee is. Like, what? Green hexagon show. Oh, okay. There we go. So I am on this map, and I am in green. So, yeah. Most of Milwaukee is covered. Actually, yeah. So here's the burbs. Or whatever. So this is another county over here. And then... Is that might be county line. Yeah, so... You can see we're pretty... Oh, yeah, so Mequon... Yeah, that should be county line. Yeah, in Germantown. Or this might be the county line road. So, obviously, we are covered pretty well here. Let's see. Where's Mount Pleasant? It's not looking good for Microsoft. Oh no, sorry, Pleasant Prairie. I don't know why I was thinking Mount Pleasant. Pleasant Prairie is where Foxconn was going to build a Gen 10 or whatever it was screen plant, and they dicked around everybody, and fucking Squeak, Scott Walker, was like, yo, this is a great win, and blah, 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 and they did all this nonsense, and everyone's like, Foxconn is going to fuck you, and guess what? They fucked him. And now they've tried to sell some of the property where they eminent domained people from their houses and farms and shit for it. They're now selling it to Microsoft so they can build an AI data center. So, you know, when Skynet awakens, my attack point is going to be in Pleasant Prairie. That's where I'm going to be assigned. Because it's not that far from me, as you can tell. It's like 45 minutes to an hour. All right, I'm up here somewhere. And I just gotta head down here and destroy Skynet. And like everyone thinks like Microsoft's gonna do all this stuff, and then they've like decided to slow down and whatever, blah blah blah. So you know, May of last year, 3.3 billion investment. September, how many people are gonna work there? Fucking nothing since 2023, right? Just like, you figured out the secret sauce to get AT&T to build fiber to you for free, though? What's that? Centerpiece's vision announced in 2017 and heralded by then President Donald Trump was supposed to be Foxconn, a high-tech manufacturing company based in Taiwan. And now Microsoft's going to do something. Maybe. It's just like... I can't copy the caption? What the fuck? 4811 County H, Mount Pleasant. No, this is Mount Pleasant, not Pleasant Prairie. Okay, shit, I'm mixing stuff up again. Pleasant Prairie's, or Mount Pleasant's even closer. Oh, this will try to dox me. Yeah. 4811 H, Mount Pleasant. So, this is where Microsoft is supposedly going to be. When was Street View last year? Street View just, somebody just went around. August 2023. Yep. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is this globe? Yep. I see lots of data centers here. Although the road does look new. I'll give it that, right? You start talking to the PUC or PSC for licensing to build your own fiber network. Magically, AT&T shows up over builds over you without taking the PUC. But nice. Yeah, I'd love to do some municipal fiber stuff. That'd be cool. But yep. Good luck with that, right? Okay, so if we backtrace, so wait, we didn't get an error out of this. So statement step or statement.c step. We didn't get a this is not a statement, right? No, so we should have gotten past that. But so we died in I don't know where we died. That's how you got cheap AT&T residential fiber 7 years ago. Nice. They literally built up for about 1 mile around your house. Nice. I should say that to people that are getting stuck. Just like, yeah, just say that you're gonna start rolling out your own municipal fiber, and you'll be good. Oh fuck me! Wait, what? No, that doesn't make sense. The return code's gonna be wrong. Ha ha ha. This is gonna be like no more rows or something. Oh, fuck. All right, we want to break on 10:55. God damn it! I'm never gonna get this thing fucking done. (101). What is 101? The problem is we haven't actually really tested any of this stuff. Like, there's unit tests for it, but apparently we didn't test it well enough. And by we, I mean me, right? You know, it's gonna be easier to do this way. Source. Is it okay? No, it was done. Right? It was done. Yeah, we're looking for SQLite done, which is apparently not defined here. Where are the constants be? Oh, you know what? It's probably... Is it... Nope. SQLite int.h. It was done. We'll fix it in the sub-project for the moment so we can find the other egregious bugs. Because, oh my god. Yep. Okay, we crashed again. What's our database look like? Okay, we still didn't actually get anything in here. Such a stupid fucking bug. Alright, we failed again. Hold on. I need to rule this out. I need to just do the whole build. Oh, actually, I can just do it that way. Oh, let's do it that way. Actually, yeah, I don't give a fuck about building Pidgin. I need Pidgin, but I need lid purple, not so. Okay. This way I have to build the docks and everything, which are part of the problem. Okay, so we're still dead here. .206. How are we still on 206? Did I get the right file? No, I got Seagull 040. Fuck. That's why it's still dying. Okay. Bad parameter name or other API misuse. Okay. It works! It doesn't have everything, obviously, but it works. Oh. So what are the columns here? What do we have and what are we missing? So there's a lot of blanks here. So account ID, conf age restricted. I don't know why that didn't work. We'll have to look at that. Alias was 0. That shouldn't have been 0. SQLite, cli, show, column, names. Oh, the header's on. Okay. I just edged a sneeze. And now it went away. I was trying to mute my mic. Then I lost it. All right. So this is, oh, why didn't you, this is fucking useless. Like, great, you showed me the headers. How do I make it not suck? Mode line. There we go. That's much easier to work with. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so age restricted was 0. Alias is blank. There's no alias here. Those don't exist yet. We don't have to create it on created ID. Cool. There's no description for this guy. We're not drafting. There's no air domain, air code, or air message because we don't have those yet. It's not favorited. It's not federated. Logging is not enabled. That's a concept we haven't done yet. It doesn't need attention right now. The title's Pidgin. Does not have a topic. It should have a topic. Why didn't it get the topic? Oh, no. This is the dev stuff. The dev thing doesn't have a topic. The topic author ID is not set. That's okay. We have to go and grab that. Topic updated. We don't have the date time on that yet. The conversation type should have gotten added. Weird. We'll have to look at that. Was that get ignored? Oh, no, we took it. No, type's right there. Right. Oh, yeah. So this should be conf type now. Okay, so let's do that. Or stay there, I don't care. It's fine. All right, we don't need GDB at the moment, so that's good. Okay, don't care about that. So this should have updated, and we should have... Yeah, okay, so now type works. Cool. Yes. It's working. Okay. That said, it is 1 in the morning. So I think it is a good time to call it. Things are working. They're not exactly as we want them, but that's okay. We'll get closer later. I may or may not be on tomorrow. I don't know. I got to do some work stuff during the day, so day stream is probably out. Yeah. Why is scrolling sucking so bad on this page? I don't know what's going on. Twitch is... Oh, clip added to my store. Okay, fine. Whatever, yep. Oh, you know what? I think there's some way to do the different... yeah, I need to look at that. The vertical streaming stuff. Then I could dual stream to TikTok too. Yay. All right. Sure. We're gonna go raid business, or business, whatever you're gonna call him. He is a local streamer in Milwaukee. He is playing Dead Space 2, or Death Stranding 2. My bad. No, I'm not. I've considered Space, but I haven't done it yet. And I have an Instagram, but I don't use it at all. But yeah, but we're gonna raid business. He's a local streamer. Local to Milwaukee, I mean. He's playing video games. It's fine. We're gonna raid him anyways. If you don't want to join the raiding, go ahead and cats up of chat. There's nothing else you need to do. In the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for your desired level of notification-ery. In the meantime, you can find links to all my social media right over here. I do post on my Mastodon when I'm going to go live, so you can find that there, or you can join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord as well and hang out there. So, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, adios.